And no, hold up, time out. Silencio, por favor. That means quiet, please.
Every week.
Andrew, I need a new tripod for Christmas. Tell Santa Claus. I'm gonna call Santa Claus and be like, I need a new tripod for Christmas. Elijah, stay. What did you say? Besides an egghead, what did Eugene call Major Tom? A best friend. And he gave him his hair for some weird reason. I don't know what that was about. Ooh, that's nasty. Who has a best friend? Natalia. Woo-hoo! She was like, oh, me. I have a best friend. All right. Really quick, let me see. Everybody has a best friend in here? Okay. Okay, cool. Leilani. We got to do this quick. Leilani. Hi. Do you have a best friend? Duke? All right. Lindsay, who's your best friend? Everyone? Okay. Anthony? God? Amen. Elijah? Everyone? What? Who's your best friend? Is Bella? Okay. Sarah? Athena? Oh. Emily?
My friend at school is Athena and Natalia.
Athena and Natalia, your friends at school? Oh. Michaela? Best friend? I know it's a tough call to pick a best one. She had to take a drink of candy first. Anybody? Anybody come to mind? Yes? No? Maybe so? All right. Tamara? Athena? Oh, Natalia? Kimmy and Athena? Mr. Darren? You don't know? Okay. Athena? What? 6. All right. Who are we? 7. My gosh. You're popular. Okay. Jackson? Anybody? Anybody come to mind for a best friend for you? No? Okay. Duke? Man, you popular. All the people in your school? Okay. Darren? Elijah? All right. There you go.
Your best friend.
Mrs. Bridget?
Oh. So, Missy's my best friend, but I have Jenna and Bree too.
Okay. Andrew?
That's awesome.
Mine's Fernando. Mine's Fernando over there.
Is he your friend?
That's right. This is my. No, that was Roberto.
That was Roberto.
This is Fernando. He talks to me.
Do you have any real human friends? Do you have any human friends? Can we touch
What?
it?
I have puppets. Yes, I do. I have many. Andrew? All right. So we all have friends. We all have best friends. Raise your hand up. Who loves your friends?
No.
Nah, man. Nah. Who is thankful for your friends?
No.
They're like, nah. Who would go anywhere with their friends?
Not me. They do too much.
I know, dude.
They chat too much.
Who
You do.
who would do anything for their friends?
No, nothing. They're too expensive.
They're too expensive.
Who prays for their friends? Who prays for their friends? There we go. Who tells God, thank you for my friends? Okay. Yeah, that's cool to do, to say, God, thank you for my friends. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, is thanking God for our friends. Like Eugene told Major Tom on Mars that he was thankful for them. Yes, Anthony. I told you could eat it already. Yeah, just like Eugene told Major Tom Jr. on Mars that he was a good friend. Now, let me hear from you. What makes a good friend? What would somebody have to do for you to call them a good friend? Anybody have any thoughts, Duke?
For you to respect them.
Okay, yeah, for sure, to respect them. Anybody else? Let me go to Sarah.
Can Emily eat her marshmallow?
Yeah, I already said you could eat the marshmallows, weirdos.
How many marshmallows?
As long as I don't see marshmallow bags on the floor. Yeah.
Can I eat it?
Really? Chocolate espresso mousse cup for
Yes.
anniversary.
There we go. Yeah, that would be a good friend. That would be a good friend. Tamara, help them with your chores, okay? Natalia,
Do whatever they want to do.
do whatever they want to do instead of what you want to do. Lindsay, what? Hug? Okay, yeah, sure. Hug. Do all that kind of stuff. I'm with Mrs. Bridget. If one of my friends brought me food of any kind, I'd be like, you a good friend. You a good friend. We are bringing your best friend coffee. Yeah, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Would you say protecting somebody would be a good friend? If you were protecting somebody, would that be a good friend or a bad friend? Would that be who says good friend? Who says bad friend? Let me be a little bit more specific. What if somebody was trying to kill your friend and you decided to protect your friend? Would that be a good friend or a bad friend? How many say good? You would knock him out? What would you do? Let's go around the room real quick. If somebody was trying to...
Push him on the playground.
All right, if somebody was...
Go around the room, but y'all have to be quiet on not your turn.
If somebody was trying to kill or hurt one of your friends, what would you do? Lindsay?
Michaela, Ashley, let's go.
What would you do?
Get your things.
She's fine, huh?
No, I already warned her. I said one more time. She's going to go up.
No. You can stay, but this is your last chance. Anthony?
I think we're gonna block iron and tell the alien to beat him up. Ooh.
Tell the alien to beat him up.
Yeah. How are you gonna do that? You're on the stage.
Who else? Who else has one? Natalia?
You could always twist their arm.
Twist their arm. Okay.
Or break their nose.
Emily? I'm kind of scared of what you're going to say.
Playground.
Push them on the playground.
Like
You-
on the swing?
You could.
Or
You-
we could bang them on.
What would you do? How would you protect your friend from somebody who's trying to hurt him? Duke? Uppercut. Duke is feisty. Duke is feisty. He would just uppercut him. Athena? Huh? I know what Andrew would do. I know what you would get him.
Emily?
You would. I'll tell you what you would do later. I know what you would do. Yeah, we'll get a person in the Bible who had a very similar situation to it. And in fact, the person who was trying to hurt his friend was his own dad. There was two guys in the Bible. One guy, his dad was trying to kill his other friend. What kind of crazy situation is that?
A crazy lunatic.
That is, well, this guy, his dad was kind of a crazy. Who can be crazy?
Athena. Me.
Who can be?
I can be crazy. Tell me. I will.
Who can be crazy? Let's see. Duke, come here. Yeah. Duke, come here. Duke, this is actually good for you because you were Herod in the Christmas play. But today you're going to be a guy named Saul. And Saul was also a king.
Oh, so I'm rich.
Yeah, you rich, man. But here's the problem. Here's the problem, King Saul. You know, you had a giant problem. You had a little giant problem. There was this dude named Goliath. All right, and he was like threatening your homeland, and so your army, you guys couldn't defeat him. So there was this dude. There you go. There's your. That looks familiar. There you go. There was this guy. He was a little shepherd boy. What was his name, Andrew? David. That's right. Who can be David? Who can be David? Andrew, pick me a David. I need a David.
Jackson.
Jackson. All right, Jackson.
You had your hand up.
Jackson is going to be David. Come on up here, Jackson. So, David, he defeated Goliath. Come here, Jackson. Andrew, I need you for this. Come here.
We're about.
Right there. And go ahead and act like you're throwing a slingshot at Andrew. He's going to beat Goliath. And
then Goliath dies.
Goliath dies. Good job. Thank you. And so everything.
And he gets a sword.
A fascinating performance. All right, so
That was it?
no, everything seems to be okay.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You want to know why?
Yeah, because the big face is coming.
Because
Where it is.
here, you got a superhero cape for you because he was a superhero. David was a superhero. Because what happened was David kept on winning battles. He kept on winning battles and winning battles and winning battles. And so King Saul, you kind of got a little jealous because people started like David more than they liked you. You weren't so popular anymore. Everybody was focused on David. And so the Bible, hey Andrew, can we get that other thing? Can we get the other thing here? So Jackson, have you ever played a musical instrument before, Jackson? Do you know how to pretend like you're playing a musical instrument? Because I'll help you. Because what David did, David played a harp. He played a harp. It's pretty much like almost like a big violin. He would play a harp. So kind of just act like you're just kind of playing an instrument, just kind of ooh doo 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 doo, pretty and the Bible says this isn't a spear. This is a sword.
That's a knife.
Or a knife.
That's a kitchen knife.
But the Bible says that one day when David was playing his harp, King Saul got so mad at David that he took his spear or his sword or knife and threw it at David. And so David ran away. Go ahead, run away.
Go!
And so this made King Saul really mad that David got away.
So get mad.
But this is a story about friendship. So David wasn't alone. Andrew, can you pick me another person?
No! Pick! Hot pick!
Michaela.
Okay. So King Saul had a son named Jonathan.
Yeah, come
So
on.
you're gonna be we'll change his name to Jennifer or something, okay?
Yes.
So we got a tie-dye shirt for you. So Michaela came up to her dad, and oh my, what a fashion statement that is. So you gotta come up. You gotta come up to your dad. Here, pull it down so you can see. There we go. That looks pretty biblical. Okay, there we go. Put the face cover. Come up here. Come over here. And you gotta ask Duke here. Ask Duke to not kill your friend.
Don't kill my friend! What am I supposed to say after that?
Well, at first, Saul was like, "Okay, I won't kill your friend. Go ahead, Sam. I won't kill."
I'm not killing him.
And so some time went by. David came back, and everything seemed to be okay. But as time went on, King Saul got more and more jealous of David. So he tried to kill him again. And David ran away again.
Okay.
And so Michaela, go ask him again. But this time, King Saul was not having it. But he was so mad, he was like, David is going to die. So come here, Jackson. Come stand right over here.
Was that David?
Come here, Michaela. So you have to warn David that things are not going to get better and he needs to leave. He needs to run away.
Because she's going to keep on killing ya.
And so they were both sad because they were friends. It's always sad to leave a friend. So they got all teary-eyed and they said goodbye, and then David ran away. Very good job. Thank you. I'll take that back. I'll take that back.
All right, let's give him a tag clap.
He's a kung fu king.
No, that's not right.
Hell, he's another kung fu king. All right, good job, Duke. And the Bible says that for a long time after that, David had to live his life running away from King Saul. No. And Jonathan protected David. And he warned David that, hey, my dad is about to kill you. You got to be careful. You got to get out of here. That would be, do you think Jonathan was a good friend?
No. Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Yeah. There's another Bible story about Elijah. Elijah. Actually, you're here this time. Come on up here.
My name means Jehovah's God.
Come here.
I'm Jehovah.
So, he's here, so I have to have him play this part. So, this is after Elijah defeated the prophets of Baal. We talked about that story when the fire came and burned out the sacrifice and everything. And the prophets of Baal, they ran away. But here was another mean person.
Oh, I want to be mean.
A girl.
Athena. I choose Athena.
Yeah, she's giving you a death glare. Come here, Athena.
I pinned him to the ground yesterday.
So there was now Athena was a mean, nasty woman. Not really in real life, but in the Bible, she's a mean, nasty. And her husband was not any better.
Who's your husband?
There was a king too.
Duke.
There was a
No. Duke.
Darren, come here.
No.
Come
That's
here.
so wrong. That is so wrong.
Now come here. The face palm, like, oh my gosh. Come here. Go say my. She's gonna be a deaf player too. Well, deaf players really work with you guys. It's scary. So you guys need to act mean, act nasty, act. There we go. So you guys, your prophets, the guys who use all the time, just got humiliated. They got embarrassed. It's all Elijah's fault. So these guys decided they were going to kill Elijah. And so they told Elijah, go ahead, go tell him.
I'm gonna kill you.
So Elijah, that was nowhere near as scary as you made it seem like it was going to be. Come back here, try again. I know you guys would be more scary than that. Okay, mad. Your prophets just got destroyed. Mad, mean people. And
Hey guys.
go ahead, try again. Take two, and action.
I shall end you.
There you go. All right, go back over here. Thank you, mean people. Thank you. Elijah, get up. And that was Elijah's actual biblical reaction. He got scared. So he ran away. And what happened is come back, Elijah, is that he ended up lonely and sad and good job. And what God did for him was he brought a friend named Elisha.
Hey, Elisha.
Come here, Anthony. God sent Elisha his way.
Elisha. Hi. What's your name?
And what happened was Elijah and Elisha went off and did all kinds of cool ministry things. Good job, guys. You guys can go back and have a seat. Thank you, mean people. You guys can have a seat as well.
Hey, go Alina.
So those are two biblical stories about friendship. Jonathan.
Jehoshaphat.
Here, raise your hand, no talking if you were in the Bible story. Raise your hand, no talking.
Jonathan and Elisha were great friends to David and Elijah. And as a matter of fact, when Elijah went up into heaven by a chariot of fire, Elisha was there, and he kind of took over Elijah's job as being a prophet. So, yeah, but he never really got it. Well, we'll sing it. We'll sing it. So, friendship. And as you could, and what was Jesus' friends called when he was on earth and he was doing his ministry on earth? The who? Say it again tomorrow. The disciples. Natalia, how many disciples were there? You know this. You know this. Think back. You know this. No, not 6.
Double digits.
Double digits. Oh, you just said it. Say it again. 12. There we go. The 12 disciples. And do you guys think that Jesus was friends with his disciples? Yeah. Yeah. Jesus was friends with his disciples. Let me show you this verse that says about friendship. Who can read this verse for us? In Proverbs 12:26. It says what, Duke?
What?
You want to read it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, read it. The righteous.
Choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them
Astray. That's right. Proverbs 26. What? All right, you're right. So the righteous choose their friends carefully. It's important to choose our friends carefully. You don't want to choose a bad friend, do you? No, you don't want to choose a friend that's going to lead you in trouble and get you in trouble, right? No, you wouldn't want to be friends with somebody like that. Well, who can read this verse from Proverbs? Who can read this one? Athena? Up. 17. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. A friend loves at all times. How many of you, when you're having a bad day or something goes wrong in your or you're fighting with your family, or fighting with a sibling, or you just need somebody to talk to, how many of you just want to go to your friend? Right? Yeah, all of us. We all want to go to our friends. We all want to, when we are in trouble, we're just sad, we all want to talk to our friends. And our friends are there to encourage us, to help us, to hug us, like Lindsay said, to make us feel better. And there is this, I got a couple more verses about friendship. Who can read this one? Michaela, go ahead and read this one. These are all from Proverbs.
Destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than a brother.
That's right. Now, how would a friend destroy each other? Natalia? Sure, being mean. Jackson? Were you just stretching? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, you can eat it, buddy. That's fine. Athena, how could a friend destroy another friend? Say it again. Can do control and manipulate? Yeah, who else? Lindsay? Being mean. When you say being mean, what are you guys talking about, Lindsay and Natalia? You both said being mean. Anthony, help explain this to me. What do they mean by being mean? What do you think they mean? Yeah. Yeah, giving them.
You're not gonna be my friend anymore if you don't do this for me.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to understand that. Thank you, Anthony and Mrs. Bridger, for helping us understand that. So what is a real friend then? What does a real friend look like? What does a real friend look like, Lindsay? You help them, okay. Anthony? Okay. Okay. Jackson? Being nice to them, okay. Athena? Somebody who comforts you when you're sad. Michaela? Yeah. Now, who is the ultimate friend? Who would be the ultimate best friend? Go ahead.
I play with them.
You play with them? Okay. Well, who is the ultimate best friend, Sarah?
God.
God is, right? Yes. He sticks closer than a brother. Let me throw these at you too. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul. Proverbs 27.9. Proverbs, yes.
Proverbs.
You use steel. This is another verse from Proverbs in 27.17. Sarah's going to beat me up. You use steel to sharpen steel, and one friend sharpens another. How do friends, what do you think this verse means? Who's got an idea? What is this verse? How do you sharpen friends? You like put them in like a pencil sharpener and hold your finger in there and be sharp? Or what do you think Proverbs 27.17 is saying, Natalia?
Like
Helping them with something that they need help with, okay. Building them up. What do you guys think Mrs. Bridget means when she says building them up?
You mean build a house on them?
Build. Yeah.
Build a house on their head.
Build a house on their head?
A big house.
A big house. I don't know if that'd be a good friend. I think they'd get a little squished. I think they'd get a little squished. Duke?
To make them trust you more.
To make you trust them more, okay. Athena? Okay, Mrs. Bridget, everybody pretty close? They're pretty close to it? So what you were meaning? You want to add on to it? I mean, you can. It's up to you. No? Okay. All right. No, she's right, though. Building each other up, using the nice words, encouraging. Encouraging. Like she said earlier, you're not going to want a friend who's just saying, I'm not going to be your friend anymore, right? Or saying mean things about you, like you guys talked about earlier. Mr. Darren, Mr. Andrew, any comments about friendship or what a good friend looks like? No? Okay. No? All right. Well, in John 15.13, it says, greater love has no one than this, that someone may lay down his life for his friends. And this verse is talking about how Jesus laid his life down for us because it is all about friendship. He's our friend. He is. Now, I asked you earlier, who loves their friends? And you all, most of you, raised your hand. Some of you were like, nah, I don't love my friends. I asked you, how many of you would do anything for your friends? And some of you were still like, yeah. Some of you were like, nah, still. But here's the thing. And we talked about this the past 2 weeks here and there. And I'm spending another week on it because it's important. We need to pray for our friends. 2 weeks ago.
My friend Anaya.
Anaya, okay. A praying friend is a forever friend. That's why we've been doing our prayer groups. How many of you guys like doing the prayer groups when we split you guys up and you guys have a time to pray together? Yeah. Oh, we do that. A couple people. And we've been doing that more often because 2 weeks ago we talked about how we are better together. God has given us friends so we don't have to do life by ourselves. It'd be kind of lonely if we didn't have anyone to talk to, wouldn't it? I mean, I have a puppet, so I'm all right. But it would be kind of lonely and kind of boring almost if we didn't have friends to talk to. Who else says that would be kind of boring? It'd be kind of boring. I know that some of you guys are doing online school right now, but wouldn't school be kind of boring if you didn't have anybody to talk to in class? Well, I know school's already boring, but wouldn't it be kind of sad if you didn't have anybody to play with at recess, you know?
Nobody even goes to recess.
No, wait, hold the phone. Nobody goes to recess anymore?
No.
You poor children. Recess was my best subject.
Who want to play on 5-year-old slide?
I got an A+ in recess and in lunch. My best times.
People who like to have fun.
Yeah.
Recess wasn't my favorite subject. The only thing
Recess, I got an A+ in recess.
every time
I got an A+ in recess. The 3 subjects I got an A+ in were recess, lunch, and going home. Amen. So, that was what I did best in school.
Unless there was a food
But if you had no friends, would you be sad?
No.
Yes. Who? Athena, that's not true. Well, guess what? We are.
I don't need a friend because I got God.
That's true. We do have God. But we also have each other. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. We are friends.
Pastor Austin.
I see that. We are friends in kids' church. All of the adults upstairs are friends. Andrew is a friend to you guys for volunteering to come and help out. Mr. Darren and Mrs. Bridget are friends to you guys. I've seen you guys chase them around the church, and Mrs. Bridget help with a Christmas play, and is giving you guys rides to church. And Mr. Darren was running around with you guys on Wednesday night after church. They are friends to you guys. So hang on, Sarah, because I hear the adults wrapping up. So that means we have to wrap up at 2 o'clock. What's up with that in a minute? I think they're wrapping up. I thought I heard a piano. I think so. Anyway, no, because we probably won't have time. But we need to pray for our friends, to thank God for giving us our friends. Because friendship is a blessing. Friends are a blessing from God. We were going to do puppets, but we ran out of time, so we'll have to do puppets next week. But we are going to pray for our friends and with our friends. So really quick, we're going to do our prayer groups again.
I have to play for 30 friends.
Yeah.
Pray consistent.
Pray without ceasing.